the Star Dragon out. It says, hold on before I start. Y'all remember I told y'all there's rumors of Trump declaring martial law, y'all. He's gonna become the king. I tried to tell y'all. I tried to tell y'all. I tried to warn y'all. I tried to tell y'all. Bet it's gonna happen. Bet. Okay, he's gonna declare martial law. Become king of America. I promise you. Y'all pay attention. Okay. Anyway, I was shuffling up this deck here, the Star Dragon deck. Let me turn off that air. It says conquering demons, effort, and it says vision, contemplating the future. Okay, putting the past behind you, putting yourself, your past self behind you. Okay, you're not what you've done. You're not what mistakes you've made. You realizing that you're letting go of the guilt and the shame of how these people have made you feel. You know that it was some type of an illusion, some kind of trickery that they were doing, and you've snapped out of it. In other words, okay. Now you're contemplating some type of steps towards the future, okay. But you're realizing that you got to let something go, okay. See, I'll take that as it resonates with you. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. There's something that you gotta let go. It's gonna be bittersweet, okay. So just take what resonates. Look, it's like hot and cold. Something's hot and cold. It's like right in the middle, okay? So tell me what collective needs to know here. Someone standing on the edge, ready to rid themselves of something in the past. Ready to fly. Okay, tell me what this is about. That's a 7 and a 1, y'all. That's destiny. What's collective need to know about this situation? It says challenges. Standing up for your rights. Something that you're passionate about. It's green. Look, standing on top of the world. You conquered something, collective. You took a leap, conquered something within yourself. It's opened up a new pathway. You see there's a new pathway there? With support, apparently. You've opened up some kind of new pathway with some type of support. This is going into your north node. These have got arrows going up. These have got arrows going up. It's a new way of thinking. It says grief, accepting a loss. Something's bittersweet. Like I said, something that's bittersweet. But you're rising up out of the ashes. Coming up out of the ashes. Bottom of the deck says the self. Gathering your power. Rising out of the ashes, Phoenix. It says time. Time can heal all things. It's also an illusion. It says time and knowledge. You have collective, you have ancient knowledge. This reminds me of the labyrinth right here. With the guy that has the thing on his head, carrying all that ancient knowledge. I'm telling you, these are major right here. Give it time. Something's about to be revealed about you. It says healing, restoring hope. Something's going to feel like a miracle. Give me what's on this left side of collective. Something's going to feel like a miracle. It says surrender, letting go of the darkness. Give me what's on the right side. You're making some type of connection, y'all. It says the self, gathering your power. Making some type of balance between the light and the darkness. This is like Avatar. This is some type of connection, soul connection to self. Like a renewed self. It says space and enlightenment, moving forward. Inspiration. Bless. Cherishing the day. So something you're gonna receive some kind of news that's gonna give you a lot of enlightenment, clear a lot of things up, and it's also gonna look. It's gonna trigger some emotions. I'm telling you, you're gonna be emotionally triggered. So you need to have like control over yourself. Okay, it says a miracle. You're going to have some type of control over yourself, over your emotions, okay? Your emotions are your power, okay? And you need to contain your power by having control over it, okay? It says miracle, making a difference. And that completes it. Big 5. Looks like you're drawing some kind of, you're drawing on your spiritual power. It's some kind of, it's drawing on your faith, holding your faith, because that's where your power lies, in God. You've gained some kind of control over your dark side, over your shadow. This is a choice, understanding consequences, achieving success. So this is about duality and finding yourself, okay? I'm telling you. Now you're digging deep for some type of resources. That's too many. That's half the deck. We got wisdom. It says asking questions, a rebirth, giving yourself a second chance. This is the Phoenix, y'all. Trust in some type of friendship that it's real. This whatever this is you're feeling or gonna be feeling about somebody, it's real, okay? Because it's gonna be like a instant connection or something with this person. Finding some type of friendship. Something's leading straight to, it looks, y'all, everything says you're going to get some type of resources and then you're going to have a rebirth. Hold your vision. Hold your vision of abundance. You are abundant, okay? And hold your vision of, you will receive this, whatever it is. You will receive it, okay? I am open to receiving my birthright. I am open to receiving whatever helping hands may be involved. I'm open to receiving this. Yes, I'm prepared that something may be in kind of there's something may be involved that may be hurtful or could trigger me. I'm in control of my emotions. I can sustain whatever it is, whatever hits that I may take, with the help of Jesus Christ and God. Amen. Okay? Be saying that kind of things to yourself. It says time and it says understanding. Looking at both sides. That's what's happened. That's what the first 2 cards was. Holding a vision, effort and vision. Conquering your demons and holding a vision. That's what you've done. You're standing on both realms, both sides, okay? You're standing at a place where you can understand how or why, but it also, at the same time, you can't understand how or why because it's painful. Time will heal that. Okay? Time may have already healed something. It says freedom, breaking the chains, the truth. The truth's setting somebody free. Somebody's being set free. It's your choice. Looking at both sides, okay? Understanding consequences of walking away from an opportunity or accepting an opportunity. That everything has cause and effect. You understand? If you walk away from this opportunity, that it could be quite some time. That you receive another opportunity such as this, but also at the same time, yourself is more important than any kind of money or anything like that. that you need to weigh those options and understand the consequences of whatever choice that you may make in this, okay? But that something's leading to, it says the self, gathering your power. You're in control. You're the one that is going to be making these decisions, not anybody else. You're the boss, okay? You carry all the knowledge that you need to know to make this decision, okay? And you're letting go of some kind of, you're forgiving something. Completion and renewal. You're going to forgive something. You're going to forgive something. Something that I told you, like I said, it's going to be painful, but it says resilience, finding your limits. Looks like you're going to forgive something, but that don't. At the same time, you can forgive something, that don't mean you got to go be with it. You get me? Just because you forgive somebody or something like that from your past, you know, you may still have even love feelings for them. But that doesn't mean that you need to just sacrifice your whole life and go be with somebody that you already experienced from the past. You understand? You can forgive them, but that don't mean sacrifice your whole self in order to forgive them, in order for them to know that you forgive them. You understand? Because it looks like that's what somebody's trying to do, is to try to make you feel you're not at fault, collective. Okay? You're not at fault. Someone's going to present you with something that they did, and it's like going to make you feel like that whatever decision you make is going to be like because you may not want to be with this person. You may not want to be with them, but you can forgive them and not want to be with them. But they're going to try to pressure you, like, make you feel some type of guilt. Well, you didn't know, I understand. Da, 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 da. Motherfucker, I know how I feel right now, and I don't want to be with you. Kind of make you feel something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, make you feel bad for not wanting to be with them. But they did it. They got to understand consequences too. You understand? But you need to understand the consequences of your choices. If you say no and walk away, that might not be another chance ever again, okay? But I'm good with that. It's a space. Yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm good with that. But you can't forgive something that you've never been presented to you before. I'm telling you. Healing, restoring hope. I'm telling you, you're going to do something on your own. Looking at both sides. You're going to be looking at both sides. Understand. That means look at your side too. How did it make you feel to look around and know that there was nobody to ask for help, and know that the person that you cared about was fucking attacking you, and you couldn't even go to them and ask for help? How did that make you feel? You better fucking think these things whenever this motherfucker comes up and presents this offer to you. Something about this offer from this person that you gotta forgive. Something about this offer is making me like shun away for some reason, y'all. I'm telling you, because you're going to get a new love. The real guy. You're going to be caught up in the moment, a happy of receiving whatever the fuck this is. Don't let it rule your choices. Please. I just want us all to elevate the highest good, okay? Do not let old feelings and all the emotion of forgiveness and shit, don't let that rule your choice on this matter here, because this matter, I'm telling you, I mean, y'all use your own discernment, but whatever's going on in this matter here, You're going to have to control your emotions about it. Because something's going to be very triggering and emotional. It's almost like that's what they're trying to do, is trigger you, get you triggered so you can't receive this. That's what it seems like. I wonder what happened to those urban cards I had. I don't know. But everything points to I'm gonna ask these cards. Everything points to you making the right decision. So I don't want you to be fretting over it and like worrying and having like anxiety over what am I going to do when they do this and da 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 da. Because I know that most of y'all out there still got feelings for this stupid motherfucker. Don't let him have no control over you. I'm trying to tell you. That's what happened before. He loved you, 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 he loved you. You gave him the control. He fucking abused it and fucked you over. That don't mean that he didn't love you at one point. Okay? It's kind of like something's coming back around to test you to see if you want to go through it again. Do ya? It says wait. Something's coming back around, swirling back around to test you to see if you've healed. Now, if you want to go through that again and learn that lesson again. I'm just saying. It says it's not yet time. Things are being woven. That first offer is not going to be the one, y'all. I'm telling you. What is this saying? It says earth. Get grounded. It says learning how to be human in a world but not of it. You have to learn how to be human. Look, you do not owe this motherfucker nothing. Please, please keep that in mind. He owes you. I have to really, really stress this because y'all are a bunch of empaths. People pleasers and shit. Oh my God. Please do not let him take control of this situation and have you make a decision that you do not fucking want to make. You do not owe him for bringing you something that belongs to you. You don't owe him nothing. You don't even owe him fucking postage handling. Okay? You don't owe him nothing. In fact, he probably owes you more than what he's bringing. And I need you to really fucking understand that. Do not let this person take control and take advantage again. Because remember, they know you. They know how to trigger you. They know how to... soft spots. I'm telling you, there's somebody that knows you that's bringing you something. But they're going to try to manipulate it. It says, the Sea of Mentica. It says, seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. It says, a double mission. Light worker seed, star seed, serve the world by being you. And let me tell you, you being truthful and honest about how you feel about it, and that is going to serve the world better than you just doing something out of trying to people please or trying to, have reunion. Okay, I'm telling you, this is not your guy. The reunion part could be that y'all are coming together to finish off something that was unfinished. Okay? Everything's telling me this. Because you're moving on to the next, the new, okay? This new mission. You're going to come together with somebody that's in your like mind, in your like energy, okay? That's golden too. This motherfucker that's bringing this to you has an agenda. But y'all use your discernment. Use your discernment. My mind say don't motherfucking mess with the past. The portal is opening. Something new opening. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards a wild card. Like I said, it's up to you. But y'all sit there, when y'all get presented with this, y'all just envision old Gene Bean's face telling you what I said. First thing needs to pop in your mind. Gene Bean told me that this motherfucker was gonna let me take a step back. I don't even want you hugging him. Okay. I want you to say thank you. Thank you for the offer. I will get back to you. Take your shit, and you got control over your shit. And then you make the fucking decision whether or not you want to fuck with this stupid motherfucker or not. But you make sure you got control over what you got. Don't fucking just jump the gun because he says, oh, you need to come with me. No, it's like, give me my shit, motherfucker. Give me my shit. And if you can't give me time to think about whether or not I want to fuck with you, then I don't. I mean, you've had all this time, and you got to come to me at the very last second when it's a crucial, you got to make a decision right fucking now. You're fucking kidding. No, my decision is no. That you got to put me on the spot, that you couldn't have contacted me fucking months ago to tell me that I might be making this decision, then my decision is no. It's pretty plain. But y'all do whatever y'all do, okay? It says deep cellular healing. It says arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. You're going to put that shit behind you. The past is in the past. Leave that shit back there. Okay? It's in the past. Leave it back there. It says you got the love, Hydrian energy, codependency, and boundaries. You got the love, okay? There's something that you don't see coming. I'm telling you. Something that you don't see coming. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activations. This is an activation of your destiny. That your north node. Your north node and someone else's that you don't know. Their north node, your north nodes are activating. Y'all are gonna be walking around because that abundance is coming in for both of y'all. You and that person without a face. You understand? That's happening for them too. And then y'all just gonna be like walking along, feeling good, going, damn, I got every fucking thing I want. And y'all gonna meet each other, y'all gonna see each other, y'all gonna connect and say, well, I don't have everything I want. And you're gonna be doing that. I'm telling you. New love is on the horizon. It says the courageous peony. It says multifaceted, unique nature, and let yourself be seen. They're going to let their self be seen. You're going to let yourself be seen because you're going to have that extra pump of power because you're going to be financially stable on your own and you don't have to depend on nobody. That's not going to be a factor in you getting with somebody. It could have been a factor of you being with somebody in the past, but it's not going to be a factor for you to get with this new energy, okay? Because you're going to be financially stable. You're going to be independent. They're going to be financially stable. They're going to be independent. They're not going to feel like you're trying to take something from them. You're not going to feel like that they're trying to take something from you. This is the new love, okay? The equal energy. That old one is got an agenda to keep you from finding this new one. They want to hold up your time and waste your time so you don't meet your destiny. To see, now, okay, let me say this. If you choose that one, 444 on the clock, if you choose him, it's not to say that you won't be content. It won't say, it's not to say that you're not going to be content. But you're not going to find that, you're not going to reach the level that you deserve if you stick with that past decision, that past one. Okay? I'm not saying that you're going to be unhappy if you choose that one. Okay? You'll be content because it's something that you already fucking know what you're dealing with. Okay? You already know how the motherfucker acts in the morning, or you already know how, you know, what the stupid fucking ticks they do and shit like that, okay? You'll be content, but you're not going to reach your full potential if you stick with the past. Okay? So I'm telling you to give yourself an opportunity to find out, because you already know what that past has to offer you. And you know that past is unpredictable, could be with you for 25 fucking years, and all of a sudden decide you ain't good enough and they want more money. Just saying, y'all remember all that shit. It says the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. This is a you're letting go of all of your whole old life. That can include family members, friends, hobbies that you had, habits that you had. It could even include like your whole entire, you could change your entire like wardrobe, the way you present yourself, the whole nine, into a totally different level. Okay? Reason I'm saying that is because I'm being shown the dress up card. My index cards have one that says dress up. Okay? You're gonna be dressed, you're gonna be playing the role of the energy that you're gonna be exuding. I'm telling you, something like that. Everything's gonna be different. You've been through this before though. Just saying, you went through a transition where you've changed everything. You've done it before. Like how you present yourself and so on and so forth. You may even go through a name change. I'm telling you, something about a name change. It says activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. Because it's opening a new door. I'm gonna say, y'all, wait. Don't jump the gun and think this is the big prize that's coming towards you, because there's a better one. And I know that you're sitting there thinking, oh Lord, it's gonna make me feel anxiety, because I'm thinking, I'm saying no to this. I'm saying no to this. I'm saying no to this. Okay? Having anxiety about that, okay? Don't be afraid, because it's going to be the right choice. Watch, I'm going to get some cards that say a resounding yes or resounding no and see if it says it. I'm going to ask the angel answers. It was right here. Where are they? Angel answers. I told Collected that they need to contemplate their choices before they make a choice, and if someone's trying to pressure them to go ahead and make a choice on the spot, that's a big no. Is that a question? Is that a correct thing? Is that the correct response? Don't be feeling like you're pressured to make this choice or make this answer. It says meditation brings answer. So stay focused. Okay? This collective, there's a key. It's stepping into a portal. It says trust. Okay, so collective, should collective just let go of, alright, I gotta say it a certain way. When the past comes to present itself to collective, should collective let it go? Choose a new direction. Perfect timing. Y'all take that how it resonates. I heard what it said to me. It says get more information. Collective's going down a new road. Is collective going down a new road? It looks like you're going to step on the road by yourself. It says be assertive. You're going to do something by yourself because the mask is coming off. I'm telling you, the situation will improve. Take action. There's something better. Don't be afraid to speak up to this past, man. I know that this past intimidated you or something in the past they did. And you feel like that you got to be kind or nice to them because they're giving you this, but you don't. But you don't got to be mean. Like, you ain't got to be an asshole. You can just be like, thanks. You know, you ain't even got to say it took you long enough or nothing. Or you can. You can say it took you long enough. I mean, you're not going to be with that motherfucker anyway. You might. Some of y'all might. Out of fear. Some of you might choose that out of fear because you feel like you're too old to be waiting on new love and so on and so forth. But that's your mistake, okay? And I'm not going to beat you up about it. But I'm just telling you, some of you might accept that fate. Just understand when you do that you're letting go of something better that God had planned for you. But He's not going to let you suffer anymore. You're going to be content with that past, whatever. That's up to you. It says meditate on the answers. It's all up to you, collective. Yes, it's up to you. It's in your hands. That's the part of free will that we have that we have control over. Those types of things, that whatever choice that we make, it's going to lead us in the right direction. Okay, but truthfully, God already knows our decision. He already knows what decision we're going to make. Okay? He already knows. He already knows that whatever decision that we make is going to lead to this or lead to that. Okay? 3333. Take what resonates. Y'all, if it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe. If you want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App, $AngelMoon6237. I watched this, Elvira. Oh, Lord, y'all. I don't even know if any of y'all even remember that this was a real thing, that it really existed. But Elvira had a sitcom. It wasn't just the Macabre Madness show that she was on, where she showed movies and talked about the movies. It wasn't just that. She actually had a sitcom like Reba or Full House, what have you. I was watching that shit today. I understand how come it didn't make it, because they have too many of these I'm sexy type fucking, sayings, stuff that she said about herself being pretty or sexy or whatever. It was just too. Back then, boy, back in the day, they didn't even say damn or shit on TV. And now they say GD and all kinds of shit. That kind of shit blows my mind. Because I remember back in the day when I would watch, like TV and stuff, it was even rare to hear it in like a movie of the week or something. We'd be all like, did you hear that man say fuck? It's like preteens and shit. We'd be like, he said fuck. All sitting around cussing, trying to learn how to cuss. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, but we didn't hear that shit like these kids nowadays. We didn't hear stuff like that. We didn't hear all that cussing on television. And I mean, violence was fucking Starsky and Hutch. I mean, there wasn't shit going on the television. But them fucking scary movies, they was point on. I'm telling you what, they had some of the realest scary. In my opinion, those scary movies were more on point than these stupid ass fucking horror flicks. Okay, I'm talking about they had The Exorcist, they had Phantasm, they had The Omen, all them spiritual, all of that when I was a small child. All of those fucking spiritual to doings, okay? Not fucking like Freddy Krueger and shit like that, but fucking the real deal shit that could really fucking happen. The Exorcist is a true story. That's a true fucking story, y'all. They just put a girl in there instead of a boy. But that's a true story. That's based on true story. And I'm waiting on the fucking true story about this motherfucker that died playing with Annabelle. What kind of dumb shit is that fucking shit? Somebody tell you don't touch this motherfucker and leave it in its fucking box. First thing you gonna do is reach in there and take it fucking on tour? Psh, I hate to even say it. That man deserved. He got what he fucking deserved. He asked for it. If there was nothing but, okay, if there was a pit and there's 5,000 fucking swords poking up out of the ground and I had the choice not to jump in that pit or jump in it, I think I'd just stand back and look at it and say, nah, man, y'all stupid. But, everything has a reason. Who am I to say why this stupid motherfucker decided to do this? But I can guarantee you it had something to do with the devil's agenda making this man do it. There ain't no other explanation that this man was taking control of. Or there's no other explanation that he would want to take this fucking thing on tour. And anybody who went to visit the fucking tour, there ain't no explanation for that neither. None. Zero. So y'all telling me that if Satan was sitting on a throne saying New York, all y'all fucking just rush to go to that place so y'all could look at fucking Satan? Really? Would you do that? Would y'all? Because that's basically what you're doing. Wanting to go look at evil through this doll. That you can't even see the evil. It happens after you've experienced the motherfucker. So you're pretty much paying to have some kind of hardship happen on you, or pain, or suffering, or something. You're paying to have that. You're paying to receive that. Can I please suffer? Because here you go, here's my money. I want to see this fucking Raggedy Ann doll that's known to harm people. Yeah. So whose bright idea was that to begin with? It had to have been Satan. There's no other explanation. That doll had to be released. That doll had to be set out. Just like those fucking angels that are in the 4 angels that are in the bottom of the fucking Euphrates. They got to be released. They're going to be, and they've got to be. Because that's all part of it. It's just what has got to take place. We don't have to understand it. It's just what's got to take place. It has to. Damn if I'd be the motherfucker. They say, oh, you got to be the one to drag that fucking dumbass doll out of that box. I'd be like, yeah, go on and kill me now, because I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I am not dragging evil all over this fucking country to spread that evil energy all over this country. I'm not going to do it. You might as well just go on and kill me. Because that doll's going to, if you don't, if that's the case. I mean, period. But I ain't doing it. Somebody's gonna have, man, I'm telling you, there's something about Elon Musk making an offer to somebody. To a nobody. He wants to pick a nobody for some reason. That's a somebody. If he picks a nobody, that nobody was a somebody to begin with. By God's law. I don't know what that is. I don't even know where that's coming from. I keep hearing it like he's going to pick. I need you to. Don't even know. I don't know where that's coming from. Take that as it resonates. Anyway, take all of it as it resonates. Everything. When you see this shit going on these fucking, on these commercials, on your July 4th, y'all, April 7th, something about 1970. Okay, but when you see these, because you know it's Halloween season, shit's gonna be coming up. But all this scary shit, okay? Just say a little prayer. Protect me and protect those that are watching this, and that enemy that's trying to come through my phone or whatever, through Collector's phone. Protect us from that, okay? Because just say a little prayer, okay? Anything you ingest. I know that sounds crazy, but you're ingesting all this shit that you allow to come into your eyes, into your ears, into your body. Bless it. Ask the Lord for blessings before you participate, watch it, whatever. Okay? Something about somebody's a triple threat times. Okay? Something was divided over time. Two people. Something was divided over time. July 24th, April 27th, 420. What? Could be deciding on quitting smoking weed. Could be. That could be an option. I mean, I ain't putting no thought into it. I smoke weed. I like weed, and I smoke it right now. And the time being, that's what I'm gonna fucking do. Something about the FBI. Heals. We heal. Death? No. Really? Lisbeth. Man, I'm being hit with Peter Thiel now. Out of nowhere. The BlackRock thing. Larry Fink. Why am I hearing that? The BlackRock thing. Something's happening with the Dow. The Dow. I'm hearing something about the Dow. The Dow, like Dow Jones, like investing. Something's happening with BlackRock. Something's going on there. Something really shocking is gonna happen with BlackRock. It says while she has. Says she. While he has. Something about jokes. He has jokes. Okay. While he has She has jokes. He has jokes. I don't know what the fuck. She a joker? Oh, well, that sounds like somebody else's problem. I'm just saying. That sounds like somebody else's problem. Somebody being a joker. Why? Law. High law. High law. Be of. Be so. High law. Be a joke. Be a joke. JK. Law be so high. The law be so high. Remember I told y'all. Look, it says JFK. One of them cops is alcoholic. They gonna get caught drinking on the job. There's more than one of them that's alcoholic, though. Just so y'all know. Just so whoever's researching or investigating that. More than one of them. But one of them's a major fucking alcoholic that cannot control their own self while they're drunk. Just saying. A few, yeah, a few is liable. A few is liable to show, something about being high. Something's legitimate. Fable. So they're gonna lie. They're trying to lie their way for sure. Fables how? Who fables? Who's able? Who's able? Abel is the son of Adam. Cain is the son of Satan. Something's legality, some kind of legality. There's only one eagle. Big heel. Big heel of shoe. Joe's out here. Joe, pay attention. Whisk. Something's going to be whisked away. Whisk. Owl, how? Flag. Big flag. Beg. Beg his. Something about Florida. Who beg his flaws? Walk his dog. Is go be his. Go be his. Something about the frequency. Walk. I ain't gonna be no damn bodies. I'll be with somebody and they can be with me, but I ain't gonna belong to their ass. I belong to Jesus Christ. Just saying, we flash. Flash. Gordon. Somebody's in the military, or was at some point. Somebody was in the military. We flash. Who's flashing? Flashing big box. Flashing big box. Keg. No damn keg. Flaws. Law has a keg. Law has a flex. Law flex. Yeah, that's what they do. Ain't that what their part of their job description is? That they supposed to flex? Because that's what they do. They flex on innocent people, but they don't flex on the fucking criminals. That's the sad part. Jail was somebody saw something in jail. Jail was folk, full of a gang. Big folks saw I saw big something. Hell, jail, fail. Big fail. Somebody saw a big fail in jail. And then it says something is alike. So alike. We so alike. Something about they saw you on the web. Some kind of judgment. Immediate boyfriend, girlfriend. Judgment. 3 deaths possibly. This says lake. It says Blake. Go Blake. Wish something about going. Lake. Wish lake. Oh, it says job. Somebody will leave their job. Somebody quitting this job. It says somebody high on the job too. Florida. Bake. Wake. Wave. Wife. Oh. Somebody wants somebody to be their wife. Joe. That's their goal. Some kind of final judgment. They done made up their mind. You're the one. Whoever this is. So if you tell them, how is collective going to find? How's collective supposed to walk in? Okay, you're supposed to be meeting somebody you don't know. That's your guy. But they must see you. It's almost like they see you. What, are they going to follow collective on vacation or something and then act like a fucking... Don't do that. Don't do that. I just prefer that you just go on and just show up and say, yeah, when you go on vacation with me, because I'm not going to trust you if you show up out of nowhere and you've already know who I am and know me. I'm just going to be like, no, I don't think this is going to work. You seem like you already been checking up on me and hiding it. Look, that has come out 1 billion times. It says glow. Glow. We wish big. We wish big. And it says self. You better take a self, collective. Just trying to tell you. You got a job opportunity though. Who, self? How self go big. Go big. They say go big and win. Go big. Take that as it resonates. Self. Big self. What, boo-boo? What? They said Lisa. Lisa, a felon? I don't know. Possibly. Putting it up. Something about flexing. It's a blog. A blog. A blog. Self-blog. Bio. B-I-O. File. F-I-L-E. In files. F-I-L-E-S. With self. Life. A big life. Say a big life, and it says self. A big life. Self. So, we so. It says whose. Wow. And it says JK. That's what's left with HZ. It says a big life, a big file. Whose big file? Somebody's got a big file. JK. KJ. Got a big file. It says something about in the lab. And then we got Gail, G-A-I-L. We got Gail, G-A-L-E. Weak joke. Hose, lose. It says lose. L-O-S-E. Lose a life. And it says bike. B-I-K-E. Shake. Shake. Like shaking. Shaky legs. It says shaky legs. Shake legs. Shaky legs. Alright, take guys that resonates. Who? Y'all take what resonates. So, it says divided job. So divided. So you're going to be divided about this decision, okay? Whatever it is, whatever this decision you got to make. You're going to be divided about it, but just keep in mind what Gene Bean told you. Let that be part of your process of decision making, okay? I mean, I know in the heat of the moment, everything feels all excited and that. It's like this joker gonna try to come give you this and try to get you to elope with them. Okay? That's what I feel. And you're not going to. Even though you might want to. Even though you might be like, damn, boy, I'm ready just to get the fuck out of this situation here. Don't do it. Wait, give yourself a minute for something better. Page 49. Can barely see that. It says, had secreted in a concealed cabinet, disguised as a plain oak panel in Anne's drawing room. It could not remain in this hidden hiding place. There wouldn't be many who knew of the vault's existence, but if Anne did, then the king did as well, and it would only be a matter of time before her theft was discovered. She could only hope the guards presumed it had been destroyed with the rest when they came across the dark, empty oblong on the gallery wall. Marjorie gazed down at the queen, then at Grace herself, with solemn sympathy. Grace felt her hand, still icy from their flight, slip into her palm. I can see why Her Majesty would want something to survive her. Besides, the princess, I mean, how else will people know her or remember her? The king? Marjorie chose her words carefully. The king seeks to erase her from legacy as well as from court. He will not succeed, Grace said. I am assured of that. Marjorie too had been highly favored by Anne. She was the daughter of the king's favorite musician, a trumpeter who first come to court from Spain with Queen Catherine when Marjorie was just an infant. De Leon, charming the king, was soon awarded an estate and land of his own. Admittedly quite tone deaf, Marjorie took more after her mom, a skilled seamstress, and an emerald gown Anne wore for her sittings with Oblivion had been, at least in part, embroidery by Marjorie. Can you get us in court? Wait, can you get it out of court? Grace asked, turning to her. You could enchant the guards, hide it until I can get it to the north. So somebody's coming up with some kind of plan. Okay, I'm telling you, this is like stealing from the rich to give to the poor. Do whatever the fuck you want to. Just bring my shit to me. Okay? Do it however way you fucking think that you got to do it. Okay? Because if it's mine, why you got to be sneaking around to fucking give it to me, bitch ass motherfucker? Just saying. I mean, I can tell you all day long what this shit right here says and these letters and that and that and that and that and that. But when it comes to reality and the real deal and you having to, you know, face a challenging decision and all that fucking shit, then it feels a whole different than it does me saying it on this fucking board right here. It feels a whole different. So I'm just giving y'all some, you know, don't feel guilty for feeling the fucking way I feel about it. Okay? I mean, so much fucking bullshit. I call bullshit, motherfucker. Why in fuck you gotta sneak around to give me something that already belongs to me? Apparently, nobody snuck around to fucking take it. I mean, but you got to do all these fucking jump ropes and fucking backflips to get it back to me? Some just don't add up with that. I'm sorry. This it says, lying to the Holy Spirit, Acts 5. But certain man named Ananias with Sapphira, his wife, sold a possession. It says, and he kept back part of the proceeds. Man, I'm telling you, that's what he did. He sold your house or some shit like that. Your land, some shit. Anyway, let's just carry on and see what this has got to say. Alright. It says, and he kept back part of the proceeds, his wife also being aware of it, and brought a certain part and laid it at the apostles' feet. But Peter said, Ananias, why has Satan filled your heart to lie to the Holy Spirit and keep back part of the prize of the land for yourself? While it remained, was it not your own? And after it was sold, was it not in your own control? Why have you conceived this thing in your heart? You have not lied to men, but to God. I'm going to leave it right there. Why have you done this? Not you, collective. Them. That you didn't lie because you had the choice. Look, they had the choice to do it fairly, to do this fairly. Something about when you're going through your divorce or something, y'all. They had a choice to do it fucking fairly, knowing what position that they was leaving you in, okay? But they was being a dick in their pride and their ego. Oh, I'm going to fuck collective over for no reason because I'm already stable enough that I could give this to collective and help them. You know, we ain't got to be together. You know, but collective did nothing wrong. I'm the one that cheated. I'm the one that fucked her over. Collective didn't do anything wrong. Let me fuck her over and steal from her while I'm at it. I swear on everything that's what that son of a bitch did. And I said, as long as you can live with yourself. Hope you feel proud about it. Collective didn't deserve that. Period. Y'all, if y'all would like to show y'all's thank you and y'all's gratitude for my fine work here and my fine storytelling skills, it's Cash App $ Angel Moon 6237. Okay? So, you know, that right there goes a long ways, is all I'm saying. Alright? I'm just saying. But you know what? You little fucking theft, you little fucking conniving shit. It didn't fucking kill me. I'm motherfucking still alive. But you didn't have no right to interfere with my blood family and all of that stuff. I didn't do nothing to you. In fact, I've done nothing to none of these motherfuckers. None of them. Not even retaliated, y'all. The only thing I've done is speak the truth. I'm not even retaliated. Nothing. Just spoke the truth and put it in God's hands and pray. It's about to hit them motherfuckers like a motherfucking... Let's go hit them, y'all. Promise. Interconnectedness. But y'all take that as it resonates. I just thought I'd leave it right there and let y'all wonder what else it says. Y'all can go look it up yourself. Okay? If you ain't got a Bible, you need to get one today. That's probably the best learning tool that you could possibly have. Possibly. I'm just saying. If you ain't got a Bible, get one today. Go borrow one from a church. Church will give you a Bible. You ain't got to go to that church to get one. Just go up there and say, hey, I want a Bible. If they say you got to go to this church, say, well, then you a shitty-ass church, and I never come here if you can't give me no free Bible. I don't want to come. You tell it to them like that, too. Like, I mean, what a difference would it make? Call their ass out. They can't give you no free fucking Bible, all in fucking donations and shit. Just saying. If he's a true walker with God, he'll give you his own Bible if he ain't got one. Because he knows that God will provide a new one for him. Just saying. It says, this new chapter in your life is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. Told you, everything's going to be totally different. You're going to dress the part. I don't know. Everything. You're going to have a whole different, better life. In every way. I told y'all that from the very beginning of this reading. Y'all rewind. Go to the very front, the very beginning. It's going to say exactly what this card is saying. Before I got this card in my hand. Just saying. It says, you can't continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you have had up until now. No matter what you face or how you feel, see it all from a higher perspective. And don't look, I'm going to tell you, don't be looking in the past. Look for the past to come back to find you, though. Because it's looking for you. It's looking for you. The past is looking for you. Okay? Just saying. I'm just going to get one of these past life cards to see what it says. Because they only got one word on them mostly. One past life card. Past life's looking for collective. One past life card. What do you want to tell collective? One past life card. One past life card. It says love life. That's what's looking for you. For the past. Unrequited love. You're going to tell them. I forgive you, and you're always in my prayers, and I pray for your highest good. Bye. You're going to leave them in the past where they fucking belong. Say however you want to, collective. I wouldn't have no reason to be saying it the way I saying it right now with all that aggression feeling. Yeah, I wouldn't be saying it like that if that's not what you was going to be doing. Just understand that. Y'all watch me enough to know. Y'all understand. Y'all already know when I get that. That. Look, this is what it is, y'all. That's the reason I opened this. You're a light worker. Y'all already know. Y'all, when you see that Duracell battery jump up on my shoulder, I mean it. Okay? Y'all can see that motherfucker sitting right there. Just saying, the past. Do what you want to do, y'all. I promise you that there's something better. But if you do decide that you're tired of being alone and that you're going to settle for some bullshit, it's not that you're not going to be happy. You'll be content. Okay? Some of you will choose that. Some of you will choose that path. That path. Because there's other circumstances involved in that path that we're not going to get into right now, okay? Like, there's other circumstances. That person dying, just take that as it resonates, okay? So you may choose that path for a short time, but it's not going to be that path like what you're thinking, okay? Like you may choose the path to help them with their death, but you're not going to be romantically with them. They want you to be. Okay? Take that as it resonates. Alright, like and love everybody. I'll see you on the flip side. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Stay golden. Y'all know what to do. If you want to donate to the channel, donate to me. G-Me. That's me. It's Cash App $Angel Moon 6237. Thank you, everybody, and I will see you on the flip side.